Okay, so I had a little spill of the yellow that I'm going to be using the base on the cardboard, which is why I always keep the paint away from the table when I'm mixing, so I don't do something goofy. That's all right. It's okay. Fixing to get spilled anyways. Not how I wanted to spill it, but look. And I've got some rubber bands, because these types of gloves are not really ideal because they sort of touch things. They don't, excuse me, sinuses. They don't stay snugly on your wrist, and like this stuff here gets into things. Goes places I don't want them to go. Now, if you see me randomly going like that, I've had a fly who's been stalking and harassing me tonight. I even put up a fly strip, which I only use in summertime. And just one little fly, randomly. They're like, I know she's going to do a pour tonight, and I'm just waiting for her to get all done so I can land on it. I actually saw a video. That happened to somebody the other day. I felt so bad for her. When she wasn't looking, a fly landed on her stuff and ruined her painting. Now, I always cover mine up, but I do let it sit for a little bit before I move it into the other room. So that fly is just really wigging me out. Like, I'm going to hunt it down. So I'm going to have to move it because the fly is just going to try to bother me. So I'm just going to, I don't have a spatula, so I'm using the bottom of a measuring cup because it's, it's pretty smooth. I don't want to really use my fingers. Not tonight. Anyways, try to use up that paint that I booper dupered. It's a little bit thick. That's alright. Spread it. I love that lemon yellow. It's so pretty. I had a house in another state, and I painted my kitchen with not all. I mean, I mixed it with other colors, but that lemon yellow is just so cheery. It's just so cheery, And I think it would look pretty on a wall because cheery colors are kind of popular. Mix my colors too close together. So. And I don't know if some other people like this, but I'm kind of icky picky about the sides. Like, I don't mind if it flows over, but it has a design. But if it's just like a drip, I don't like that. Like, if I walk up in an gallery, I see a pretty painting on the wall, and I see just ugly sort of, I don't know. It's not me. I mean, everybody's different, but I don't particularly like that. No, I don't like that. Just look like something spilled over the side drip. Now, if it comes down, like I said, in a pattern, I don't mind it. But I'm kind of picky about my drips on the side. So I want to just get the side good and yellow. No missing spots. Yeah. Now just try to make it nice and smooth. That's pretty thick. Make sure there's no thin spots. It's all evenly distributed. A little thicker over here. I just don't want any canvas showing. And I don't mind a little bit of texture look to it. That is really thick. I can even play with that, little bit more on in the middle. Go down a little bit just to see how it's going to flow before I start. Yeah, pretty, a little bit thicker than usual, which is what I want for this particular time. Right there in the middle. That's thick. That is thick. Pretty thick. Side's really good. It's going to have a texture to it. Just ease it. In fact, I've been thinking about maybe down the road doing like a texture painting. I watched one really big piece. That was really cool. I don't know if I would recommend it on smaller paintings though, just because. A little bit for the pouring later. Let's pop something. It's blowing. It's really thick. I have to add. It might be too thick. Oh yeah, I like it. All right. So, anyways, look at that. Right back. Now, that's it. Just a tiny bit into it. Itty bitty bit. For the one that's going to go on top. Then drop into water. Okay. All right. First color going down is going to be this, and I'm going to go just start about here to here. I'm going to add purple. Uh-oh. Yeah. Shake it up a little bit because the metallics things sometimes, depending on what brand you get, settle. And your bubbles in there. Just a drizzle. Get. That's okay. I'll work through it. Some gold. Now some teal. It's called Laguna. I don't know why they gave it that name. A little bit more purple. Go bug. much. Whoopsie doopsie. Okay, now put a little bit of this around the. I'm actually going to put some green in it as well. That's really thick. Pour some green in there. All right. Now, my paints. Get them out of the way. Torch that. Oh, goodness. All right. Pull off my fingers. There we go. All right. Now, break out the blow dryer. Losing my balance over here. Come on now. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Now I'll pick up the straw. Where's my straw? Now I had all my straws out here. What'd I do with them? Are you kidding me? I had like 3 or 4 straws out here. Oh, for heaven's sake. Huh. Oh, darn. I moved my straws. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I have a backup. Not out loud. I have like 4 straws sitting right here. What am I going to do with them? Anyways. Ooh, splashes. I'll have to fix that. Not a big deal to get splashes where you don't want them. It's fixable. It's not a too big deal. That's hard. Now, since I've got paint on me, I'm going to go rinse that off. I don't want that on my shirt. I actually like the shirt even though it's old. Okay. So I'm going to do a center glitter right down the middle. And then on this side here, like around here, like that. Bring it up. I'm not sure what to do with that purple cut because you got incorporate it. It's all right. I need to push that way. Ouch. Stepping on stuff, trying to keep them falling. Not up stuff. There we go. Incorporated it. Ooh, I'm getting dizzy. Whoa. Whoa. Do not fall. Do not fall. I will not fall. It's pretty. I think I'm done. I really wanted a little bit more purple, but that's all right. So later when it dries, I'm going to take and incorporate some bling down here and give it a little bit more movement shape. And then I'm going to take and put some bling right here, different stuff I'm going to show you later. I already have in mind what I'm going to do. So anyways. There we go. I wanted a little bit more purple action. Yeah, that's pretty. And I'm going to clean some of this splatter up. Take that off. Yeah. So I think that's going to be it for now. It should go a little bit more this way. That's a lot. It's a little bit more purple. That's pretty. Now I'm just picking my colors to move. I like that gold. I've moved a little bit more into that direction. Now I'm just controlling the colors. Oh yeah. And also, once it starts to dry a little bit more, I'm taking, because it'll settle, and what I'll do is I have a crochet hook here somewhere, and I like to make a little bit more ringlets, the directions that I like them. Just a little bit more detail. I'm getting some cell activity over here. Now before that dries, I'm going to deal with those splatters. I'm not in a splatter kind of mood right now. I might just blow that a little bit more that way. Ready. Thank goodness I have a little bit. I always try to leave a little bit left over for boopy doops. I call them boopy doops. Sometimes they're just happy accidents. I accidentally put some dish soap not exactly where I wanted it the other day, and it turned into a teeny tiny little footprint, and I just thought that was just delightful. Yes, I did. was very thrilled about that footprint. I call that happy cell happenings. Yeah, that's what I call that. So I don't know if I'll have to redo the sides after I do the resin or not. I hope not. But if I do, it's not a big deal. I've seen some people and they pour the resin and they put that tape on and they take the tape off and it rips the paint off. So I've been thinking up ideas how to avoid doing that. And I think I have it in my mind and I'm going to practice before I do my big pieces. I've got some ideas, but we'll see how they roll. Mm-hmm. One more drop's all I need. Doo-dee-doo. But I'll probably, once I resin it, will probably redo the sides because I'm icky picky about the sides. I don't like to see big, beautiful paintings with drizzle that just looks like drizzle, not really a whole lot of design to it, falling down the sides. I don't really like that. But everybody's different. That's the thing about fluid art. It's all about individuality. One thing one person likes, the other person doesn't, you know. That's the unique thing about fluid art and abstract art. I'm going to call this Mint Delight because that's my favorite color of, it's like kind of like a minty color. So I'm just going to call it Mint Delight. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Now, sometimes if you wait just a little bit, you can get it to flow a little bit more. Oh yeah. I don't want to do too much, but yeah, I think I'm done. And again, I'm going to come down in the middle. Later, I'll probably I'll put a little color and a little bit of glue and put some bling. And then I'm going to bling it over here. And I'm going to bling it over here. And I'm going to resin it. Yeah. Alrighty. One more couple more blows and then I'll do some details. Ooh, I got some more purple. Yay. That spot was looking lonely. Yeah. I don't want it like too uneven. Yeah. So I think that's going to be it. And then again, I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm going to go in here with the crochet hook and just add some details, you know, spread some ringlets, make it just a little bit more detail to it. Ooh, there's some gold I want to pull out. Oh, I got some gold and purple out of that. Yay. All right. Mint Delight. There it is. That's it for now. It's hard because, you know, you got to figure out when to stop. Anyways, that's it. Now, move the camera around, do a close-up, and I apologize. I don't have the best lighting. I'm just using my, whoop, 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 whoop. I am dripping on my arm, and I do not want to drip on my painting. Apologize. And I'm sorry about the other videos. I didn't hold them really still and went back and looked and saw, goodness. So this is, again, I will go down the middle with some bling and then two of the corners. Oh gosh. There she is. I don't know what the colors look like on this camera, but all right. So I will take, because this is why it's going at an angle, sort of like this. I don't know what you can tell from the camera, but so I want to kind of keep the composition of the shape and flow of movement. So I'll probably start out here and just sort of take the bling around just in a slight curve. And then since the angles, it's going in this direction like that, I don't want to like put bling on every four corners, because it almost will cause the distraction. You're just looking at the bling. And so I want to have a balance, a visual. So I will take the opposite ends where the movement's not going, and hopefully that'll actually bring out the direction of the movement in addition to the bling. And so I will take and incorporate some here in that direction and that, and kind of, anyways, that's my idea. So, and then resin it, make it look like glass, put pretty underneath. So the cells are starting to come out. I put 2 drops of dish soap in the Laguna color, and I think I put a couple drops of alcohol after I torched it. So I'll do another close-up before I end this, because the cells are starting to open up. And that's the thing about cells. They'll continue to open as it starts to settle and dry. And I don't have good lighting, I apologize. I use low wattage in my bulbs. So I actually hear the frogs out there. Love tree frogs. I have birds singing out the last couple days. It's been in the 60s and 70s. If you can see the cells over here. See that? See, I like just a little bit of cells. I don't like them really big. I think the Dutch pour is pretty, especially when it's soft and it like really has a pretty flow movement look to it. I don't even think they need cells, you know what I mean? Because I just like that look. But a little bit of cells is okay. Yeah. But that's the thing, everybody's different. There should be, and so when I get it done and it dries and I add all the bling and get it epoxy or whatever resined, I try to show different stages of a painting. And I think all of my paintings are dry now. That last one I did dry pretty quick. And I noticed the difference between using just water and no mediums. I think they actually dry quicker. But one of the things about the pouring, especially GAC, it takes a little bit longer to dry, but it's to protect it from crazing. If it dries too quick, sometimes you get cracked, but that's the purpose of the mediums, is to protect it from that. So, but I didn't notice any issues when I just used water. Thought it turned out great. I think it dried a little quicker too. So. But I think my paints was a little thinner too than the last one I did. That'd be it. That's my Dutch pour. So, y'all have a blessed one.